Hi YouTubers. So today we are going to talk about this hair. This is the Brazilian curly hair from her hair company that I did the unboxing video on, and I told you, I promised you that I was going to come back with an install video. So I did my absolute best, you guys. I actually didn't end up sewing this onto my scalp. I ended up making a unit out of it, so I just feel like it's so much more convenient to have a unit. I can remove it, and then when it's time for me to put the hair back in my head, I don't have to worry about sitting there for so long having to sew the hair onto my braids. I could just plop it right on. But anyway, my hair is not actually styled right now. I actually just got back from work, so this is like all day makeup that you're seeing and all day hair. I washed it like 2 days ago, so I didn't like define my curls or anything today. This was just me putting a scarf over my head at nighttime, waking up, going like this, and walking out the door. So right now I just have two flat twist braids in my hair, and I just have it bobby pins in the back because I can't wear it out in front of my face for work. But anyway, I tried my best to do this video, you all. I couldn't capture everything, but I think it's enough that you can kind of see exactly how I made it. I ended up doing a U-part wig, and yeah, I mean, so far I like this hair. I had a little trouble like trying to blend my natural hair with the hair at first because my curl pattern is so much tighter than this curl. But once I got the hang of that, you know, it's pretty simple. I really like it. It's soft. It's good hair. It's definitely good hair. I like it. So I tried my best, you guys, to do this video. It was not easy for sure. There's like a clip that you can put on your table and stick the mannequin head on so that it doesn't move around. And I didn't have that. I have it now, but I didn't have it when I did the video. So it was really hard to do this because the mannequin head kept falling. Then I would have to stop the video, and there were some parts where I had to kind of just do it off camera and then come back to the camera and show you. You guys, my dog is like so wanting attention right now. I'm sorry. Hold on. Come here. Does you want to say hi? Yeah. I had to keep on like stopping the video, and I would have to do it off camera because it was just too hard to like sew onto the unit and make sure that you guys could see what my hands were doing, and it was just a lot of work. So I tried my best. So if you want to see how I custom made this unit using her hair company's Brazilian curly hair, click that subscribe button in the bottom and keep watching. First, you're going to need scissors, needle, thread, some pins, a mannequin head, wig cap, and of course your hair. I decided to go with the side part for this look, so that's why my U part is off to the side, my outline. Next thing I'm going to do is just grab my pins and stick those needles into the mannequin foam head itself so that my cap does not move while I'm trying to install the hair. Now you want to take your needle and thread your string through your needle like you just saw me do. Pull it as long as you can take, or I'll sometimes just do arm's length, and tie a knot at the end. Now I'm just taking the hair and using my needles to secure the hair in place so that it doesn't move while I'm trying to sew the hair onto the cap. I'm just going to do that in 3 places, next to the ears and in the back. When I begin this process, I always go through the weft first, loop it twice, and then pull through. After the first time going through the weft, I continue by just going around the track, so not actually penetrating the weft. The more you cut the weft and things like that, the more shedding you are going to receive. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to go around the weft and pull through. That time I didn't loop it, but as I continue through the hair, I'm going to continue the same pattern of going around the weft, looping it, and pulling it through, and it's going to give you a pattern like the one on the side, like such. Once I've sewn my first row, I'm going to continue by using the fold over method, and then I'm going to secure my wefts once again using my needle, just to keep my hair in place while I sew onto the cap. So you're just going to see me repeat the same process. I pinned it in the back, and then I pinned it again next to the ear. Now I'm going to go to the other side and continue my process of sewing. Taking my needle, I'm going again around the weft. I'm not penetrating the weft. I'm looping it, and I'm going to pull through. So once again, showing you, I'm going around the weft, I'm looping it, and I'm going to pull through. And I was having a hard time with this mannequin head. It kept falling over. Around the weft, loop it, pull through. I'm just going to continue to repeat this same process just like I did with the first row until I get to the other side, and I'm just going to continue the same process moving up the head. Once you get to the other side of your row, I'm just going to remove that pin that was securing my weft in place, and I'm going to continue sewing. Going around the weft. Couldn't get it in that time. Looping it and pulling through. I'm going to then once again use the fold over method like so. Just going to fold it over. I'm going to grab those pins again, secure my weft in place so that it does not move off of the cap, and I'm going to continue to sew in that same pattern, going around the weft, looping it, and pulling it through. I'm going to repeat this process all the way up the head. And you're going to get something like this after you continue the process. As you can see, it's the same pattern. And this time, that last row, I brought it up the cap just a little to bring the hair more towards my face. Because I'm starting with a brand new pack of hair. I'm gonna do what you saw me do in the beginning of the video. I'm gonna penetrate the weft, stick that through the cap, loop it, and pull through. After that first time penetrating through the weft, I'm going to keep doing the same pattern you saw before. I'm going to go around the weft, not penetrating, loop it, and I'm going to pull through. Same thing up here. Around, loop, pull through. Because we're at the top, I want to make sure that the hair is very flat. I don't want it to be bulky, and I want it to look as natural as possible. So this is the last row that I will use the fold over method. I'm gonna then cut the weft here because I want to ensure that my hair lays flat and looks as natural as possible. Starting a new row, you're going to see the exact same process that I've done throughout the entire head. I'm going to lay down my weft, secure it with a pin, and then I'm going to begin to sew using the same method, same routine. First penetrating through the weft because it's a brand new row that was not using the fold over method. And then I'm going to continue by going around the weft, looping it, and pulling through. Same process, you guys. You're just doing the same thing, moving up throughout the head. Nothing changes. Once you get to the top of the head, you've completed all your rows, sewn down all of your wefts. You're going to get a pattern just like what you saw in the back. This is your U part. So what you see that's not sewn is what you're going to cut out. I'm just going to take the pin out of the mannequin head, take the cap off of the mannequin head, and then I'm going to use my scissors to cut the remaining pieces of the cap that does not have hair sewn onto it. Gonna have this opening here, and your unit is gonna look something like this. So where you see the cutout, where your U part actually is, that's where you're gonna pull your natural hair through the opening. You're gonna fold your hair over your wefts to cover your tracts, and you are going to blend your natural hair with the Brazilian curly hair. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it was informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.